Crows fans, I'm Jacques O'Connell.
And I'm Katrina Gill, and this is the Crows News Update brought to you by RAA, where we bring you up to speed with all the latest at West Lakes ahead of the club's Round 6 clash with the Swans at the SCG on Saturday night.
Now the team's just going to have 6 days of preparation leading into the big game against Sydney, and that's on the back of a bruising showdown encounter, so it's sure to test the players' ability to recover. But despite all this, looks like the captain and also another important Crow are set to return, KG.
Yes, the boys are back, Jock. In a press conference on Wednesday, coach Brenton Sanderson revealed that VB will play against the Swans this week. That's after he's overcome a corked thigh he picked up in the showdown last week. Sando also indicated that Jason Porplyzia would play after missing the showdown with a strained deltoid muscle. We caught up with Porps earlier in the week to find out just what happened at training last week.
Well, Porps, training last week, had a little bit of a scare. What happened there and what was going through your head at the time?
Yeah, I just had a bit of a nasty spill, but yeah, thankfully it all turned out all right. I was pretty nervous for a day or two before I got the results of the scan because I was fearing the worst, but in the end probably couldn't have got a better result, and it's actually probably really good news that my shoulder was able to hold up to something like that.
You trained during the week. How are you feeling? Pretty confident that you'll be right for this week?
Yeah, trained today, so feeling really confident. Got through training pretty well, and yeah, hopefully Sando picks me in the side and I'm back in there.
Great news there. Porps is certainly going to be a big inclusion. He likes playing up at the SCG against the Swans. Last time he was up there he booted 5, so let's hope that good form can continue this weekend.
And on the subject of in-form players, we spoke to Patrick Dangerfield on this week's episode of Down the Guts on the back of his 39-possession game in the showdown. Paddy said the players will take confidence from their showdown win, but they're bracing themselves for a big test against the Swans.
Coming up this week against Sydney, probably no more important, I suppose, with the way that Sydney go about their footy being the number one contested side in the AFL.
Number 1 and number 2 this week.
Yeah, exactly. So that tackling pressure is going to be extremely important for us because we know Sydney have got some big bodies and some experience. So we're going to need to bring that game if we're to have any chance against them.
Now, Katrina, you found out quite an interesting statistic about the one and only Tex Walker.
Yes, this one's a gem, Jock. Last weekend in Tex's 50th game, he achieved the 100th career goal milestone. Now, Tex, in doing so, has become the 10th youngest player in VFL-AFL history to reach the 100th career goal mark.
Yeah, very impressive for Tex, and I think a lot of people forget just how young he actually is. Now, Katrina, you're off to Sydney this week, but if you're staying home in Adelaide, you can catch the game live on Channel 7 and also Fox Sports.
And don't forget, for all the post-match coverage of the Crows' clash with the Swans, log on to afc.com.au. You can also keep up with the action by following the club's official Twitter account at Adelaide_FC or by liking us on Facebook.
It's all set up for a cracker against the top-rated Swans. Let's throw you over to Jason Porplyzia.
This has been the Crows News Update, brought to you by RAA, insurance you can trust.